What is up, YouTube? We are back at it, and today we're going with the NFL video. Since you guys said that you got one, I'll deliver one. And boy, let me just say the NFL season has been cruel to me. I mean, the last 2 weeks I haven't bet any money lines. I just wanted to see how everything was playing out. It looks like the public are winning more now, but that scares me because it feels like Vegas is going to come back for that money. But this is my picks for today. I'm going with mostly prop plays, and I like some anytime touchdowns because of matchups and whatnot. So let me get right into it so I don't waste your time because the games start at 1 o'clock and it's early in the morning. And I got another video I got to do for NBA. So let's get it with Cardinals versus Dolphins to start. This game is not something I even want to watch. Let's just be honest. The Dolphins were bad even before Tua was hurt. And that's just the honest truth. Tua getting hurt made the weaknesses on the team look even worse. But let's just call a spade a spade. Their defense is not where it's supposed to be. Offensively, now having Tua back, they might be able to score some points better than they were the last couple weeks. I'll give them that. But even with Tua there, they scored only 10 points against the Bills. And then against the Jaguars, who are one of the worst defenses in the league, only scored 20 points. And won at the end of the game. Like, they didn't beat them the whole game. They were losing in the first half of the game, the first 3 quarters. And they didn't win till the end of the game off of a field goal. So let's just be honest about where the Dolphins really are at. But with Tua's back, I like Tyreek Hill to get a touchdown. The Cardinals defense gave up to 300 yards to Justin Herbert and fucking whoever was there. I don't even know the names of half the receivers he was throwing to. Lad McConkley, that's the only one I know. And a lot of injuries on that Chargers team, and the Cardinals still couldn't do anything, like in a sense of scoring, especially with their defense being banged up in that secondary. So it discouraged me with Kyler Murray and his passing ability, let me be honest with you, because Nick Bosa wasn't even on the, or not Nick Bosa, Joey Bosa wasn't even on the field. I don't think so. So it's like, why wasn't Kyler Murray able to do a goddamn thing through the air? I don't understand it. And Marvin Harrison Jr. is never touching a slip again. Maybe next year, buddy, but this rookie season's not it for you. Let me go with James Conner, though, because it seems like this is one of the most consistent pieces on their offense. James Conner has been consistently getting 40-plus yards when he goes against bad defenses. And the Cardinals are going against a bad defense. The Dolphins are a bad defense this year. And I think that James Conner can rack up the yards. I think they hand it to him early and often. And I think he gets those 40 yards easily. I think he clears it by the first half, honestly, with the way he's been running the ball. He's been averaging over 70-plus yards a game. Something like that, along those lines. But I do like James Conner to get 40-plus yards. Tyreek Hill anytime touchdown. My leans for today is Cardinals to keep it within 2 scores, to keep it within +9, and then Tyreek Hill to get 40-plus receiving yards. I think having Tua back is going to have Tyreek feel a little bit more energized. And it's home. It's Miami. You know he's going to touch the goalpost. That's just how it goes. And let's get to the next game, Falcons versus Bucks, which is a game that I can't wait to watch because the last time they played, it was fireworks, overtime, Kirk Cousins. What an amazing game. That was one of the best games this season. And so this game, I think it's a little bit easier to pick with all the Bucks injuries in my eyes. I feel like Falcons beating them the way they did the last time. Their only home victory, by the way. So the other reason why I like Falcons money line is because they play better on the road, which is funny. Kirk Cousins has been winning on the road, playing better on the road, and when they get to their home field, they've been losing. It doesn't make no sense, but that's just how they've been playing. So I like Falcons money line today. I like them to beat the Bucks with all the injuries that the Bucks have. The only thing that I would say, the Bucks defense when it comes to the running game looked a little bit better, except until the end. Derrick Henry just started running wild on them. But having Vita Vea down there might slow down the run game for the Falcons, but I don't even think the Falcons need to run the ball this game. Just throw the damn ball against this terrible Tampa Bay secondary, and you can definitely get the job done just like you did the last game. So I like Darnell Mooney, 25 plus receiving yards, or you can take him at 40 plus. I'd like him to get a lot of yards today as a secondary receiver. I think they will try to double Drake London at some point and try to get the ball out of his hands so Kirk Cousins is not always launching the ball to him. I think Drake London still gets the job done today when it comes to getting a touchdown with the way his target share is in the red zone. And I do think he still gets over 50 plus receiving yards because Drake London is a really good receiver. But my big pick of the day is Darnell Mooney for the 25 plus or 40 plus. Not only because he's on my fantasy team, but because Darnell Mooney is a great secondary receiver, and having Kirk Cousins there instead of Desmond Ridder is a big difference, and I think my boy will get the job done and get those 25 yards. Off of 2 catches, he can get those 25 yards, and off of 3-4 catches, he's getting 40 plus easy. So Darnell Mooney, he's my receiver I'm going with today at Falcons money line. My leans for the day is Kirk Cousins over 225 passing yards. Usually I go the 200-yard route, but I believe in Kirk Cousins. I believe in his ability to get that ball down the field, and I believe that the Bucs secondary is not good. So I'm definitely going with the 225. I mean, you've seen what Lamar Jackson did to that Bucs secondary. You can just only imagine what a pocket passer like Kirk Cousins can do and pick them apart. Drake London, like I said, anytime touchdown. I feel like that's such a good play today. And the way his target share is down there, it's a plus money touchdown. I'm definitely riding with that today. Drake London won me money last week, so you know what? I'm riding with the hot hand. Drake London, anytime touchdown. And so, let's see this space. Packers versus Jags. This game is relatively easy in my eyes to pick. Jags have one of the worst defenses in the league. It's just horrible to watch them play. It's disgusting, actually. So the Packers, I believe, win this game easily. I think Packers money line is an easy play. And I think Jordan Love getting 1.5 passing touchdowns, which is, 2 easy ones on this horrible Jags defense, is an easy call. Especially, I feel like their rush offense have been suspect in the red zone. And I feel like they've been going more the route of just, within 5-10 yards, just launching it in. So I like Jordan Love getting 2 passing touchdowns. He's having one of the best seasons of any quarterback. And the Packers money line definitely, I feel like, is pretty much, if we like to say it, a lock. Okay, I don't like saying that, but I think it's more probable that Jordan Love gets 2 passing touchdowns than not. It's minus 260, and they have his line at 2.5, so they're expecting him to get 3. And when Vegas lays a line like that, I'm taking the one below, just because you never know. All right, so I like Packers money line though. My leans on this game is Jordan Love 225 passing yards. Like I said, when I like a quarterback, I would take him 225 plus. 200 is usually what I take a quarterback at. Usually I like to have the lowest line that I could possibly have, and Hard Rock only allows 200. If I could take a 175, shit, I take it. You know what I'm saying? I like to win, okay, guys? I don't like to sweat anything. So that's why I try to play it. These touchdowns are the biggest sweats, so I'm going to be honest with you. So Tucker Kraft, anytime touchdown, I like it a lot. Tucker Kraft got a touchdown last week, and I feel like tight ends in the red zone, when you have a good quarterback, are the biggest target and the best target for a quarterback. And Tucker Kraft is a great tight end, and he's been showing it the last couple of weeks that he has been active. I think he was inactive the week prior to last week, but this week that he jumped back in, he got a touchdown. So Tucker Kraft versus this Jags defense, and the Jags are one of the worst pass defenses in the league, like I keep saying, and one of the worst at guarding tight ends. I think Tucker Kraft getting a touchdown is an easy play. Jaden Reed being another one of those touchdown catchers. I think he gets one big play for a touchdown. I think that's kind of an easy call. It might not be an easy call. He might just get the yards. So if you do want to go Jaden Reed the yard route, you can go over 50-plus yards with him. I think Jaden Reed is good for those 50-plus yards. You can also go Romeo Doubs if you want to go anytime touchdown with more plus money on it. My favorite plus money out of today when it comes to these touchdowns is Tucker Kraft, because it was plus 175 when I got it. So I like it a lot. My rule of thumb with anytime touchdowns is try to get the most value out of them. Don't try to get minus 300 touchdowns, minus 170 touchdowns, because you're going to be sick. You're going to be sick when they don't get that anytime touchdown. It's literally heart-wrenching. So I'd rather get a plus money touchdown where I get paid out more then risk it. And this is recency history from me because this happened to me recently. My plus money touchdown play worked. My David Montgomery on my slip on my touchdown didn't work, which just blew my mind. I was like, David Montgomery, the 1 week I put my money on him, he can't come through. But it's all good. These do have some, let's say, minus money touchdowns on it, but the reason why they are like that is because of the way they played in previous games, or because just overall the role they're on. Joe Mixon against the Colts week 1 went for 100 plus yards and a touchdown. You know what I'm saying? So I'm taking him to get a touchdown again. Self-explanatory with things like Derrick Henry's anytime touchdown. That's something I feel like is just a gimme, okay? I don't think Derrick Henry's going to go a week without a touchdown with the way he's running. He is literally on a mission to show that the Titans made a mistake, the Cowboys made a mistake, and whoever didn't want to look at Derrick Henry in the offseason made a mistake. He is the best running back in the league. Probably could go down as one of the best running backs of all time. Honestly, in my opinion, he's one of the best running backs of all time. And I think that after this season, if he gets a touchdown in every game and breaks, I think he might be able to break LT's record if he gets multiple touchdowns in a couple more games. That would be incredible, and I would love to see it. But that's just me being a Derrick Henry glazer, I guess. But I want to see Derrick Henry break that touchdown record. That would be incredible. All right, so Colts versus Texans. Texans money line. I like Joe Mixon anytime touchdown, just because, like I said, the way he performed against Houston, against the Colts last time, it was he ran right all over them. So I believe it'll go down again. Especially, I think Nico Collins is still out, so he will get the ball, whether it's catching it or running it. Joe Mixon is a great dual threat when it comes to that. So I like Joe Mixon getting a touchdown at any point in time. And I like Texans money line. I like Texans to win. They beat them the first time in a close game. I think the Texans are coming off of a loss. I think it was the worst game of C.J. Stroud career. Let me see. Yeah, it was against Green Bay. And C.J. Stroud just didn't have a good game. He had a horrible game, and I think this is a big bounce back spot for the Texans and a big bounce back spot for C.J. Stroud to actually, play as potential. 10 for 21, 86 yards passing. It was his worst performance to date. But I don't see C.J. Stroud being that horrible 2 weeks straight. So my lean is him getting 200 plus passing yards. Maybe even him throwing two touchdowns on the Colts. Joe Mixon 40 plus rushing yards is a lean. You can also take it straight up. I think he gets that 40 yards easily, or you can take the ladder of 50 or 65. I think Joe Mixon is good for that, good for 100. I think this season he's in a prove-it season too. Stephon Diggs 4 receptions has not failed me all year. Every time I've taken it, it has not failed me, y'all. So it's not going to fail y'all today. Stephon Diggs, if not, it's a lean because I didn't take it straight up, but it is something that I always have played this season, and let me tell you, Stephon Diggs is good for it. And he's good for other things too. But all right, let's get to the next game. Ravens versus Browns. Derrick Henry, anytime touchdown, self-explanatory. I think Derrick Henry gets a touchdown every game this season if he's healthy, if he's doing his thing, man. Derrick Henry's unstoppable force, especially with this Ravens high-power offense. Lamar gets you to the red zone. Guess who punches that bitch in? Derrick Henry's going to punch that shit in. I'll bet on Derrick Henry any day of the week to get a touchdown, dude. This dude's a tank, bro. He is a tank. He's a linebacker playing running back. Who is going to stop this man? Like, really, realistically, who can really stop him in the 5-yard area? Like, realistically, I really don't see any team like that can match up with Derrick Henry within 5 yards and stop him. With him full head of speed coming straight at you. There's been people getting injured off of his thigh this season. This dude came in this season ready to go, man. He's not playing around at all. You can guarantee 50 plus rushing yards and a touchdown every game. And goddamn near 100 yards every game and a touchdown. He is the leading rusher for a reason. He's the leading touchdown getter for a reason. It's their goddamn Henry, man. And I got him getting an anytime touchdown. Like I said, any day of the week. I got Ravens money line easily. I think they're going to kill the Browns. I think Jameis Winston's going to have a tough time out there. First game. I think he just lost his main main weapon in Amari Cooper. He's no longer there. So who's Jameis Winston going to have to throw to? Probably David Njoku, but let's just be honest. The Ravens, the way they're playing, I think they're on a tear and they're not going to stop. And next, my leans. This is one of my leans that I really like. Mark Andrews anytime touchdown. This is one of Lamar Jackson's favorite touchdown targets in the red zone. I think he gets one in there. That's one of my leans. I think you can take him for 40-plus yards, too. I like Mark Andrews a lot. And then Derrick Henry, 50-plus rushing yards. Like I said, you can take it straight up, but that's a lean because I didn't take it on my slip. This was like a $10 slip that I put together for all these games. But these are like literally, if I would... I don't like to bet full units on football right now because I'm more focused on basketball. So right now I'm kind of putting a football plays together, like a very minimal amount. So this is just one big play I put together for football. You can take these plays separately. You can split them up. My anytime touchdown plays is what I took together. That's my for sure plays. This is literally the leans I didn't take, but everything that's on here I took on one slip. So if this clears, man, for plus 2,643, oh man, we're gonna have some liquor coming in today, huh? We're about to have a good day. These are just the 1 p.m. games. I'm gonna drop a video for the 4 p.m. games when the 1 p.m. games are on. So I'm gonna definitely, I'm gonna be shooting out some videos today for y'all so that we can let's hopefully get some money. But yeah, these are my leans. And next game, the last game that I have on the slate that I'm betting on is Lions versus Titans. I like Lions money line easily. The way that they played last week was incredible. I put Lions money line twice. That's how much I believe in it. But Montgomery 25-plus rushing yards. I also like him to get in the end zone this week. I think last week the only reason he didn't get in the end zone is because of the injury that he had early in the first quarter. But don't take that word of me saying I think he will get one to say he for sure will, because like I have on the leans, I have Gibbs getting a touchdown too. The one thing I hate about the Lions is that they have both of those running backs, and they're both good. They're both really good. So I like Montgomery to score early, and then Gibbs maybe score later. That's usually how they play it, and they're playing against a bad team, so they're probably going to go crazy on them. And Montgomery, I believe, does get his touchdown today, especially not getting it last week after having that streak. I think he does get one. And then Jared Goff, 200 passing yards is my lean. I do like him to get 225, but he's not going to get 225 if they're blowing them out. You know what I'm saying? And I think they're going to just murder the Titans. If it is a close game, Jared Goff will get more than 200 passing yards easily. But yeah, those are my leans. Those are my plays for today. Lions money line. Montgomery 25-plus rushing yards. Derrick Henry anytime touchdown. Ravens money line. It's a couple. Okay, well, let's get there. Joe Mixon anytime touchdown. Texans money line. And then Jordan Love 2 pass touchdowns. Packers money line. Darnell Mooney 25-plus yards. Falcons money line. And James Conner 40-plus rushing yards. Tyreek Hill anytime touchdown. Those are my main plays for the games. And then my anytime touchdown plays. These are my 2 main ones. And so there's a variation that I put on this that I believe will win some money today. And I'm very, very confident in it. Drake London, Tyreek Hill, Jaden Reed, and A.J. Brown anytime touchdowns. With the matchups they're going against in secondaries, I believe this could be a for sure fire anytime touchdown prop to make you some good money. But my second anytime touchdown prop, which I'm going to do live, I'm going to show you right here. Tucker Kraft, Mark Andrews, and then we're going to take A.J. Brown's touchdown and Drake London's touchdown, and we're going to pop it over here. And this value on this is absolutely astronomical, and this will take us to the promised land today if it does happen. And if it does happen, please tell me you trailed it in the comments below, and please tell me how much money you made off of it, because if it happens, it's gonna be a good payday, and it feels like it's something that's very probable to happen. But I don't want to jinx it, and I won't jinx it. But this is the value on it. it's plus 3,708. That's the value on it. So with a profit boost that I have, $25 will win $1,000, which would just be an incredible day. We hope for the best. You know what I'm saying? Prepare for the worst. But these are my touchdown plays. This anytime touchdown parlay will run you, let's see, plus 1,883 when I got it. It might be a little bit higher now because now they have Tyreek Hill as a plus money touchdown. When I got him, he was minus 105, which honestly to me is a good sign. I feel like with less money are coming in on him. I don't know why, or maybe I don't know what's going on there, but it's all good. I like it. I like Drake London's touchdown. I like Jaden Reed's touchdown. I like AJ Brown to get a touchdown. And I do like Tyreek Hill to get a touchdown. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Tell me what you're going with today in the NFL for 1 p.m. slate. We got an NBA video coming soon. I'm going to orchestrate it right now. But I'm going to drop this video first. I got to edit the thumbnail right now and do all that fun stuff. But this video should be released by 9:30 in the morning. And so hopefully you're able to see it. If you are, comment down below, yapper, because I've been yapping this whole time. And thank you for anybody that showed love and anybody that cashed out on NBA with me yesterday. If you didn't take Michael Porter Jr., or if you did for one slip and you had your slips split up correctly, boy, oh boy, we cashed out. So anybody who trailed in NBA yesterday, salute to you. And see you on the next video, which will be shortly. Until next time, y'all. Peace.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.